Hey guys, welcome back to the Comic Book Lowdown. I'm Wellington, and before I start with the review, I just want to explain to you guys why there was no Lowdown Looks video yesterday. I don't have any books from my actual pull list that I get in my comic book shop come out this week. Kind of weird, but also kind of good that it happens to be on the week of Free Comic Book Day, and that's where I'm going to be spending my money. So I'll have a Free Comic Book Day haul on Saturday, and I might try to review some online books, but no promises. I might just do a haul. And so maybe no review this week either. And of course there was no Lowdown Looks video yesterday, and I totally forgot to do the free digital comic review on Monday. So, this week has been a week of really no videos for me. Been, doing a lot of homework, and I did the live show, so you guys want to see me on that. What else? Touch up on really quick on all this drama in the community. Some of the bigger YouTubers in the comic book community are now leaving for however long they feel necessary for them to leave, whether it be not long at all or for good. Guys like Art Dowdy, Ben, Mr. Fix It Smash, and Johnny DaCosta DC Comics. I hate to see them go at all because of a troll, but if that's what they feel like they need to do, I guess more power to them. They have great videos, so I know Ben just took off all his videos from his channel, so not gonna be really able to check him out, even though I would love to recommend him to you if you haven't. But but check out the other guys, their older videos, because they're great, and hopefully they all come back soon. Guys like me, guys like the guys from four Guys One Live Show, Scott, Nate, CJ, Frank, also Tim, Kevin, Gooch, guys like Big Wheel Comics, Doomfly Daddy, Monty's Mayhem, Chase Meta, bunch of guys, bunch of people, Green Lantern, Sofa King Matt, long list of people. We're not going anywhere, so definitely, I know for sure I'm not going anywhere, Scott's not going anywhere, all the guys that I've mentioned, they're not going anywhere. We're staying in this because we just love making videos and all that other kind of good stuff. And so don't fret, comic book community. We're still intact. Some douche is not gonna, hurt that. But anyways, want to get to the quick review because I'm giving this back to my teacher tomorrow. As you can see, it's not mine, and glad it's not mine because this is all ripped and stained and all this other kind of stuff. But nevertheless, it's an awesome book, and it's ranked #1 on best graphic novels, and that is, like I've just shown you, it's Mouse. #1, Survivor's Tale, by Art Spiegelman. Does the writing and the art, and it is such a good book. It's a true story. It's told in a really cool way. We have Art Spiegelman, pretty much drawing himself. Well, as you can see, mouse, cat for Nazis and mice. And that's what it is. All the characters are animals, really. So Jewish people are mice, Nazis are cats, regular Polish people are pigs. And then there's some people that are like dogs or something like that. But really those are the main three that you need to know. And we get Art Spiegelman talking with his father, Vladek, about, his experiences during World War II. Being a Jew in Poland during that time, very tough time as we know in history. I don't want to give you a whole history lesson, but, it doesn't take, much schooling to know that it sucked pretty bad to be in Europe during the 1940s. And so, especially if you were Jewish. There was a lot of bad stuff going on. And so this is really like, it's called a survivor's tale. Of course, we know the main characters in this survive because they're talking. And they have a son. The main characters in the 40s, we get our Vladek Spiegelman and his wife Anja, who at the time of making this book, she had passed away. Oh no, she hadn't passed. She had actually committed suicide from depression and things like that. So that all this stuff is true. All this stuff has really happened, and so we kind of get a lot of just family stuff in here, which is great. But really, the best stuff about this is just the interaction between Vladek and his son Art Spiegelman. Artie is like he can be a douchebag sometimes, honestly. Like he kind of he comes from a different time than his father, and he grew up in America, grew up in New York, so he doesn't have that old country mentality the way his father has. And his father kind of plays into the role of a stereotypical Jewish person. We know the stereotypes. His father kind of plays into it, which Artie doesn't like. But the story is just compelling. We start from the beginning. We start from before the war to get a feel of how things were for these characters before the war. We get Vladek, very successful man. He's got a girlfriend who wasn't Anja, and we get how they meet and all this other kind of stuff. Really nice stuff, and then we get the Nazis coming into power. We get the move to the ghettos. We get just a lot of things that happen in history that lead up to concentration camps. And what we have here is that we get the real story of two people being very lucky, meeting the right people at the right time, being in the right places at the right time, doing the right things at the right time for the most part. And it's just a great, it's compelling, it's nerve-wracking. Throughout this book, it's no spoil that they go to Auschwitz at some point in this book, because they mention it right away. They say that they're survivors of Auschwitz and all that kind of stuff. So, but really, this book isn't really for spoils. It's really just, to hear a great story, a great survivor's tale of the Holocaust from, somebody who was there the whole time, the whole war, as an adult. And so it's very interesting. I have personal experience because when I was in middle school, there was a museum type thing coming through my town, and they brought one of the carts that deported Jewish people to Auschwitz, or it was either Auschwitz or Dachau, one of the other concentration camps, the big ones. They brought one. It was a real one that was used. And so it's very chilling when you go in it, because we went in it and it's like, how many people have died in this cart? And we talked to two Holocaust survivors, and they were very old when we were talking with them, and they were talking about their story, and they showed us their arms, and they still were barcoded, where it was fading, but it was still very clearly there. And so just seeing that personally, being in the cart, it's very chilling, it's very upsetting. It makes you come to earth, come to realization. It forces you to take hold of the events that happened, the tragedies that happened. And it's not funny, it's not anything that would make you very happy, but it's life. It happened, and it's something that we should all know. because we don't want to forget such big event in history. So, and Mouse definitely helps with that. Other things in here that I really liked are just, the just the depiction of the characters themselves. The mice being the Jewish people and they're being preyed upon by the Nazi cats and all this kind of stuff, and the art goes with it very well. The dialogue in it is very well done. It's very interesting. All these events, again, they've happened. I can show you some art, some serious things. Here's some Jewish people hanging, they're mice. One cool thing I liked about this is that as they're trying to blend in as Jewish people, Vladik and Andra try to blend in, they do this cool thing. They're trying to blend in with other Polish people, so they're not recognized as Jewish. And what they do to symbolize that is that they kind of take, and it's kind of like, as I said before, the Polish people are pigs. So in the book, when Jewish people act like Polish people, they have a pig mask on, and you can see the string that makes it a mask and not a real face. And so that's a very interesting thing that Spiegelman did. And that's just one of the many different imagery things in here. There's a lot of cultural things in here, just historical things. So this whole book is very, very, very good. I recommend it for everyone. It deserves, the #1 spot. It's that kind of book like Watchmen where you should read it. If you read comics, you should be reading this book at some point in your life. It's important. It's important to comics history. It's important in just history in general. It's a great story, and it's available. It's very available. You could get them in trades like this. There's 2 trades of things like this, or they come collected in one hardcover that is a beautiful hardcover. So that's the kind of thing that I want to get one day in the future if I want to buy this. You could get in the trades, like I said, if you want to go that route. I definitely would like to have it all collected into one thing, so it's one big story. And so that's really much it for this review. Pick it up at some point when you have the change to do it. My teacher bought this from Borders. It was $14.95. I think cover price on this can get up to the regular $19.99. So it's not too expensive, and it's well worth the money. It's well worth the read. It's well worth your time. Anyways, that's really it for my video. I'll see you guys on Saturday when I do my free comic book day haul. I might do just some things, maybe a video on my whole day, really, just depending on how I'm feeling, because I'm going to try to get to the shop really, really early, hours early before it opens, and I might just get on camera real quick, maybe talk to some people in line, just do a bunch of other stuff. So anyways, I'm Wellington, signing off with the Comic Book Lowdown. See you guys next time.